What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, where have you been? Hi, I'm 𝕬𝕬𝕬. Period. Alright, so today's Faith Friday is a little bit different. I was asked to film this specific video and I figured that I could kind of mash the two together and just talk about this taboo topic that everyone has questions about. I have 9 tattoos, and after I got my first one, after I got my second one, after I got my third one, after I got my fourth one, can you see my pants because they don't match my shirt? After I got all of my tattoos, I had to keep hearing from people at my church, "Sakaela, you need to stop getting tattoos. The Bible says you can't get tattoos. You know what? The Lord says." I did a study on what the Bible says about tattoos and tattoos and the Bible. The verse that people always want to bring out when it comes to tattoos, let me read it really quickly, is Leviticus 19:28. And it says, "You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor tattoo any marks on you. I am the Lord." Right? Now, when we first of all, this is Old Testament. This is like Genesis, Leviticus, Genesis, Exodus, the third book of the Bible. This is Old Testament biblical law. Now, God was talking to a specific set of people at a specific time period about not worshiping or participating in any false idol rituals, any pagan gods, you know what I'm saying, anything that will do with you worshiping someone or something else, right? So these people were getting markings to show tribute, I guess you could say, pay homage, anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Pay their tributes, their respects, to show their adoration for their golden calves and their bulls and their, you know what I'm saying? So that is what he's referring to in this verse. He's not saying don't go and get tattoos of a rose because you worship. No, I'm not worshiping a rose. I'm not got a palm tree on my arm because I worship palm trees. Like, I have the tattoos because I like the aesthetic of them. I love the expression of art. It is a freedom of expression. That is why I do what I do. That is why I have these things on my body, for that reason and that reason only. I mean, there are a few that I have that are Christian related, and you know what I'm saying, so they do have meanings for me, to me, you know. But for the most part, I get them because I just like the aesthetic. I like the fact that I look at my arm and it just looks good. So that's why I got my tattoos. So hopefully that clears everything up. And if you feel personally convicted to not get them, then don't get them. But don't be trying to portray or push or project your convictions onto somebody else, because I do not feel conviction whatsoever about tattoos, because I know that I'm not getting them for a wrong purpose. I'm not getting them for other people to tell me they look good. I'm not getting them so that I can pay tribute to one. What the heck am I worshiping besides God? Maybe a boy, and even then I would not get no nigga named 𝕬𝕬𝕬. So like, I get them because I like them and it is a part of me. Like, I could not see me without them now that I have them, and I cannot see me stopping. Like, I have some Jesus tattoos that I want to get put on my body, and you know, there's a lot of different things I want to get done. So now we're gonna get into the actual tattoo tag. I don't know what the heck you call this thing, but yeah. So first tattoo I ever got is on my back, on my right back. I don't know what that part of my back is called. It is a cross. It was my first tattoo I got. It was a graduation gift from my daddy. So he took me, I wasn't 18 yet, so I couldn't go by myself. He took me to the tattoo shop and I got my cross tattoo, and I remember feeling it, and it wasn't painful. Should I give you a scale of 1 to 10 if I can remember? This was probably like a 3. It wasn't bad. Like, I wanted more from that first one. I was like, yeah, I see why people are addicted to tattoos. Like, I see why people be wanting to come back and get 10 more after they're in the chair, or while they're in the chair, Lord. The second one is this one on my shoulder. It is the coordinates to my home country, which is Bermuda. I didn't want to get the island outline. I didn't want to just get the words. So I was like, well, something different that I could get. And I didn't know that this was a very popular tattoo idea, and I got it, but I mean, it is what it is. I like the placement. It's just the coordinates. Pen of this one I would say like a 4. It only got bad when it got closer to my neck, but it wasn't anything unbearable, and plus it wasn't for that long of a period of time, so like is what is. But I really like this placement of this tattoo. It's really cute. I want to get a collarbone on this side because I have this hurt, so I want to get a collarbone tattoo right here of something. Once I get it, you will see it. But yeah, collarbone tattoo right there. I have a few. I want to get some more tattoo right here, you know, something underneath here, and you know, some stuff going down, and some more stuff on my back. I have a lot of things I want to get done. But anyway, so next up, I think, is this one, my 1995. This is my birth year. I was born in 1995. This was more of a spur of the moment thing. I went in to get a palm tree, but he was trying to tell me to do somewhere else, and I didn't want to listen to that, and I didn't want to do it anywhere else. But then he made me second guess myself, so I was like, you know what, let's do something different, because I don't want to get this because you're telling me to put it here, and now I feel like, I don't know, but it's like what he was saying was making sense, but at the same time I knew what I wanted. So I said, you know what, I'll come back another time once I'm solidified in where I want this palm tree. So I got this one. It ain't nothing special. It's my birth year. I don't know why I got it, not like in a sense that I regret it, but it's like I know what year I was born. I didn't need it tattooed on my body. I know where I'm from. I didn't need that either, but I know I love God. I didn't need that either. Why do we get them? Because we want them. So yeah, and I love Old English. It's my favorite, one of my favorite text typefaces or fonts. Next up, I think, was my rose. Right here, I'll insert a picture of it the day that I got it on Instagram. So yeah, I got this rose tattoo. Now this one, this pain tolerance, I don't even remember, so I'm gonna say a 1 because it was not even that memorable. So this one, I saw a picture of this specific rose on this YouTuber. Her name is 𝕚𝕁. She doesn't do YouTube anymore, but she was a big YouTuber back in the day. And then I saw another picture of a rose inside of a box. Square, rectangle, whatever. So I was like, I want this. I want this tattoo. I think it would look really cool on my arm. Hers was like, I don't know, I think it was like right here or something like that, but I didn't want that. So I got the rose inside of a box. She was like, what does that mean? Is there a meaning? I'm just like, no, I just thought it looked cool. I don't have any reason for getting it. I just really think it looks nice. Again, I'd say this was probably like a 4. And then I think I got this braille tattoo around the same time, if I'm not mistaken. I have a braille tattoo on my wrist, on the inner of my right wrist. So when I looked down, I know what it says. I got it because I thought I would think about it every time I looked at it, but I don't. You know, it was a good idea at the time. But it says believe in yourself a little bit more. What I assume it says in braille. And then next after those two was, I think it was my palm tree. I absolutely love it. I love, when you see the clip, you'll see how the palm tree and the rose, the little spacing in between them and everything. But this one, again, it didn't hurt much. Maybe a 5. And even that's pushing it. Like, it really isn't painful. Tattoos aren't painful, they're more just annoying. But yeah, I got this because I like palm trees. Is it because I'm from an island? No, I just like palm trees. They're just a pretty tree, and I just wanted a palm tree tattoo because why not? So that was my next one. And then after that, I got my relationship over religion tattoo, and this was like a matching tattoo with my boyfriend at the time. It was his idea, not mine. I came in to get this, and he wanted to get something as well. And it's specifically speaking towards having a relationship with God is more important than being religious. So more important than just trying to follow the rules. You know what I'm saying? It's about a heart change. It's about, you know, spending time with him so that there is transformation on the inside, and not just you stopping doing something because the Bible says so. You know, I do it because I love God and we have a relationship and I want to please him and I don't want to hurt him and I want to make him proud, not just because I don't want to go to hell. You know what I'm saying? So got that tattoo, one of my favorites. And then actually, I'm in the wrong order, but it is what it is. Next up, we have my aesthetically pleasing tattoo. I kind of need to get this touched up with just a little bit. Some of my letters are starting to fade. But it's the definition of aesthetically pleasing. I will insert the picture of that one as well up here. I might need a clip of it or whatever. I don't know. But so yeah, an adjective, and it is appealing to the senses, but particularly the sense of sight. Aesthetically pleasing. I got that one because I'm all about the aesthetic. I'm all about things that look good. I love architecture, I love interior design, I love home decor, I love tattoos, I love nail art, I love hairstyles, I love makeup, I love everything that has to do with art and aesthetic, and you know, everything that is artistic in some way, shape, or form is aesthetically pleasing, and I like to think that I am aesthetically pleasing. So I got the definition. I just thought it was a cute tattoo idea. I saw definition tattoos and I was like, what word could I get that's the definition, put on my body? Aesthetically pleasing. It felt fitting, so I did it. And then what I believe to be my last tattoo, yeah, is my Instagram name. So I got that underneath my aesthetically pleasing tattoo. It's my Instagram name in this cursive type font, and love that as well. I didn't get it because, you know, Instagram aesthetic, you know, placement kind of suggests that, but that's not what I got it for. The name means something to me, and so I wanted to get it tatted on my body. And I love how this, I just love how it all looks. Like, it's so aesthetically pleasing. It just looks so good. So yeah, so that's all of my tattoos and the meanings behind them and why I got them, and pain tolerance for these ones. Again, like a 4. This one didn't hurt until it got up here, up close to my armpit. But yeah, I have a lot more ideas. You know, everybody's on lockdown right now. I'm not currently really working, so I'm trying to grind on here so I can make some dollars to obviously, again, go towards, you know, paying off my student loan, but also so that I can, you know, do things that I like to do. I want to get a few tattoos while I'm home and, you know, sort out some stuff. I want to get some hand pieces. I want a neck tat. I really want a face one, but like right in front of my ear type face one. I want a behind the ear tattoo. I want a big piece, big text piece. I know exactly what I wanted to say right here. I want a tattoo on the front side of this arm. And yeah, so I have so there will be an update, is all I'm basically what I'm trying to say. My plan is to get a full sleeve and a lower half sleeve on this arm, so we'll see how long it takes, because I don't really want big pieces. I kind of like having small ones that kind of just weave together really nicely. So yeah, for those of you that have asked, I've finally done it. This is my tattoo tour, all about my tattoos, how do I feel about tattoos as a Christian, and should you get tattoos if you're a Christian? Again, do it if you feel like you want to, pray about it if you feel like you shouldn't. And if this is really something that's personal conviction, because it does not interfere with your walk. Like, in no way, shape, or form does it interfere with your walk. If you want to believe that it does, then don't do it. But me getting a tattoo is not interfering with me reading my Bible. It's not interfering with me praying. It doesn't interfere with me being able to hear from God. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't interfere with those things. Understand your desire and why you want to do it. If you're trying to do it because you want other people to see it, and then you're kind of doing it so that you can get attention, and that's something to be concerned about. If you're doing it, or if you're getting them in certain places because you want it to give off a certain vibe about you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get a tramp stamp, so when you bend over, niggas be looking, you know what I'm saying? Like, then that's when you need to really pray. But if you're just getting it because, like me, you just like tattoos and you're just here for the aesthetic, and you're here for the artistry, and you're here for the expression, then I don't see why you can. But pray about it. Don't take me as Bible, because I'm not. The last say comes from God, and I am at peace with my decisions, sir. But y'all know, I hope you enjoyed this Faith Friday. It was a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a real Faith Friday, but yeah, if you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because you know you want to be lit with me. Click on my face right here, she cute or whatever. There are 2 videos right here. You ain't gotta leave my channel just yet. Follow me on all my socials, my Instagram and my Snapchat if you want to. And I'll see y'all in my next one. Peace out, girls. Check you later.